So for computer, for this I'm taking a specimen paper. First you should read the question properly, and then the 15 minutes time allotted should spend for choosing the right questions. You will be getting an extra half an hour after finishing these 4 hours. So, sorry, 4 questions. So, please do attend an extra question. It will be very helpful to score out in compute. So, be specific with the logic in the program. Now, this is the question from specimen paper 2023. Now, here, read the question properly. Define a class with the following specifications: class name, employee, member methods, E and O. That means employee number. All the variables names you have to be initializing, you have to be declaring, so that you first, before declaring, you know some basic terms. Sorry for my handwriting, I was in a hurry. Variable description, which means this is not variable description, this is just for information. Now, so what we are declaring the variables. So how we should declare the variables? Here, int is used to store whole numbers. String represents the character value. That means person, name, place, or any object that comes to string. Then long, to store the long numbers such as employee number. Then double, to store fractional numbers such as basic salary will be in fractional numbers. In this question we will be getting to know. In this they have member methods. Here void accept, which means we have to accept using scanner class. Void calculate, they have given all the basic terms or specifications to be calculated. We just want to initialize the variables, understand the logic. Here the net has given the first, but you should specify this after this, because HRA plus DA minus PF, that means these three comes in the primary category and basic comes in the secondary category. So be sure to use these words and write comments in the program. Then, if the age of the employee is above 50, he or she gets an additional allowance of rupees 5,000. That means if age is above 50, he or she would be getting more salary. Then void print, just see that there is space between them. So you also invoke the methods by applying some spaces. To be specific, use \t for correct giving space in the program. Do not forget to write semicolon, flower brackets, etc. Void main, to create an object of class and invoke the methods. This is a very simple program. All can do it and score 15 marks. Let's get into the solution. Let's see the solution. So, always you know the basic terms, that is import java.util.asterisk and semicolon. Do not forget to write semicolon and asterisk. These should be in small case letters. This should be also in small case letters. Here dot. If you do not mention dot, you would lose marks. then flower bracket. See, many students will write here as, just a second, capital E. Always use the question paper, the variables or alphabets used in the question paper. Here E is in small letter, so we have to write small letter. In question paper, how the format is, initialize that variables or alphabets in the program. Do not write this E, wrong. This E is correct as in the question. The next, they have member methods. I have told you to which variables how to declare. Here int, I have told you, so I am not repeating it. Here long, ENO. Okay, because it is a number. To store number we use long. Then string. The name of employee. Here string why we are using, because string always initializes the character. So string is used. Int is also used to store whole numbers. So whole numbers must be used in int. Then double. It may come basic and net. Why we are mentioning net? Because in question we have already studied that we have to calculate all these by and calculate the net salary. So let's get into the second part of the question. The next, if you see, we have to mention member methods. So in this void accept. So here I am initializing that void accept. Be sure that you are using the question paper pattern. Then they have told you that to use scanner class. So I am using scanner class. You can use this syntax scanner in equal to new scanner system.in. You can use sc or in. Better to use in, because in new pattern we are using in, and teachers may know or may not know. So it will be very good to use in when seen by the supervising examiner. So it will be very presentative if you use the same syntax written in the textbook. So please do not write this, write in. Then they have asked you to accept the details. So I am accepting all the details which I have mentioned in part 1 of the program. So divide this descriptive program or define a class program into the following steps: class employee, void accept, void calculate, void print, and void main. So I have divided these 5 parts as in the question paper. So the next, system.out.println, write the employee number. How we will know that we should write the employee number? Why we could not write the name of the employee first? Is it alphabetical order? Absolutely not. Let's get into this. As in the question, they have asked the member methods: employee number, name of the employee, age of the employee, basic salary. And in void accept, as we see in the question paper, we will see that we should initialize these description given in the question paper. So this is a sure question in the examination, and you will be able to score 15 marks. And the 20 and 20 marks, the predict the output and MCQs, you could score it very well. By this you can get passing marks. Those who feel computer a difficult subject, they can eliminate this subject by getting passing marks. So here all these variables we have to initialize. So here in void accept, as we see, I have told you before, scanner in equal to new scanner system dot in syntax. Then always be sure to mention system dot in dot print ln. Always, sometimes students miss this ln. Then come to the bracket, enter the employee number. Just a minute. Yeah. System.out.println, enter the employee number. Then mention this ENVO as employee number, and in first part we have declared long ENVO as the variable. So I have told you how to use variables. Here ENVO, sorry, this is not ESC, this is in. Okay, always correct this SC as in. The next is system dot here. The next is name of the employee. So initialize name of the employee and name same as in the question. This is very easy. Then in dot next line, then here age of the employee. So we are initializing age of the employee, the same pattern as follows to basic. So till basic we have finished the second part of the program. Now let's come to the third part. The next is void calculate. So here they have given all these, and there is a if statement. So be sure if is given, so if statement we should be very particular or precise. Students always miss these keywords such as if. I will not tell it as a keyword, but it's something students just miss out. So be precise of it to use if. Wherever if you see if in the program, use if. Now let's come to the program. Void calculate. Here all of these are given, just initializing is necessary. See, void calculate, then net not, because after calculating all these we would get the net salary. So at last, as in max, we will first calculate all the multiplication, division, and then come to addition, right? So like this we have to initialize. Let me give an example for this. If you have 3 square, then plus 2 into 8, then minus 16. If they give you like this, imagine this net salary as a max equation. You'll be able to do it. Now if you solve, first you will just here, let me see the net. So net, I'm just clarifying how we are, why you are not taking this before and this 3 before, and not taking net at before, and this net is taken in the last. So why? Just be if you know max, computer is very easy. And logic, Here 3 cube is 9. Then 16 minus 16, it will be 9 plus 0 equal to 9. So like this you are getting the net value. But how could you get by basic HRA plus DA minus BF? So how could I get this without multiplying this and all? So by first the computer don't know what is the variables initialized, that means what is the numbers initialized. So first initialize these numbers, then come to the net. So I think so you understood the topic. Here if we see now, let's continue. HRA equal to 18.5% of basic. See, now percentage is given, that means in max divided by 100. So double HRA. Why we are using double? I have told you at the starting of the video that double initialize the fraction number, stores the fraction number. So double is used. And 18.5 by 100 into basic semicolon. Continue this to PF. That means follow the same pattern. So this very easy program. Then if statement, I have told you if there is if, you should initialize if, and age is above 50 degree, so greater than 50 degree, and so if greater than 50 degree, net salary would become 5,000 addition. So net plus equal to 5,000. Close the curly bracket. Always be sure to close the curly brackets. Then the next is just void print. Just let me show you, just a minute. Yeah, void print. So here they have mentioned spaces in between, so be sure to use /t to be precise. See, I am not use it here to show you. It would be corrected as wrong. You would lose half mark for this. So the correct is just you add and write /t, put it in inverted commas, and here also the same /t, here also same. Just wherever I have mentioned a plus before, you put just one /t. So you would not lose this half mark, you will be gaining this half mark. Then system.out.println, we have to print employee number, that employee number, name, age, basic and net. Here also mention /t. Remember, in println, while printing, just I have initialized here inverted commas, but here I have not initialized. Why? But I have initialized in /t to assure that it would come in space. As in the question they have left some spaces in between. Okay, it will be very great to use this backslash. Then public static void means string args. This is the usual pattern you would have known. You know at least basics of the program. You can write this program and get 15 marks. Basic static void means string args. then employee object equal to new employee object dot accept object dot calculate and object dot print, close inverted commas, and write the output. So enter the employee number. Just a minute, let me show you why this output came. This would be very helpful. Yeah, here I have mentioned enter the employee number. So here also enter the employee number, and then enter the name of the employee. Enter the name of the employee. Next, enter the age of the employee, age, and then basic salary. Okay, I have forgotten this. Here basic salary I have mentioned here. So I have initialized it 10, then RIA 27, age, then basic salary 25,000. Then here, as in the question, I have \t. So in between there are some space. Sorry for you have to mention spaces. Here I have not mentioned, but please mention in the your answer sheet. As in the question it is given. So employee number 10, name RIA, all I have initialized net salary here. Students, I have seen many students for calculating this basic salary by using this by using, they will calculate, they will divide this and get the HRA, then they will calculate net salary. This is a lot of time, so do not waste time. Write the accurate answer, like 31975.0. So I have written accurate answer. It may be sure the basic salary is always greater than net salary. So you will be getting the amount more. So just add some numbers. Let it be 1000 and 5000. It will be more. So 5000, 1500 you can add and write. I have added some other number to get this net salary, and write variable description. Here the examiner who is who or she or he is correcting the computer exam paper will be very easy for their correction. As if you write variable description, it is 2 marks and output is 3 marks. So write output and variable description. The other whole program is just for 10 marks. So total you will get 15 marks this program. So you would be easy to get this whole program. Just see the question paper, write the values and keep the logic and just initialize it. So this very easy program, and you could score 15 out of 15 in this program. See, if I have written this you should write this variable description after the output, but why I have written to show you that what are variables and which type. You should be very sure to write this name, type, description. Here, I am coming to the point. Long, E and O. These variables I have discussed in the starting of the video. Now E and O. It is long. Why we are initializing long? Description you will write to store the mobile number of employee. Then E name. Sorry, here not customer. This is employee. This was my mistake. Then E name, that means the employee name. And age, age is not necessary, but in place of age you mention net salary. It would be very sure if you mention net salary. So then basic, to store the basic salary of the employee. This was very easy program. Let me show you. So this was the program, define a class or descriptive program, and you could score 15 marks. If you have learned from this video, please like, share and subscribe.